Alrighty, hello everybody. Hi guys, welcome back. We are going to be finishing Call of the Sea today. I think I might have figured out what I was doing wrong. So we're going to test this theory and see, and if it is, then we get to move on and finish the game. Thank you all for joining yesterday. If you did, it was much appreciated. I hope you, if you didn't join, you're able to enjoy watching both parts, the one from yesterday and today. Depending on what time I get done, I might play another game afterwards. But for right now, the plan is to just finish this game and see how long that takes us. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's jump right in. Where's it at? There we go. All right. Here we go. Babe, get in here and watch. Sorry, I'm yelling at my husband to come watch stream. All right. Is this going to pick up from the autosave, or is it going to pick up from where I saved? It's going to pick up from where I saved. So, what I think I was doing wrong, you see this thing here? I think what I was doing wrong is that I was only doing these symbols, and those are just the key for it. It's actually this one, and this one that need to be open, because that arrow is saying that turns into that. So, if I am correct, and that was what I was doing wrong, I'm going to feel very dumb, but it's fine. Alright. So, that means we need to do the elevator button, the single dot still, but then the 2 dot also. So that needs to be opened. That needs to be closed. That needs to be closed. That one stays open. That one is closed. That one is closed. Is the other one down here? I think so. That one needs to be opened. Let's make sure that is correct. Yep. Well, no. There's a visual glitch. Or no, is that correct? No, that's correct. Watch, I swear to God, if this is what... I feel dumb.
Holy Mike, what kind of magic is this?
I feel very dumb. It's all good. It's fine. It's aliens. That's what it is. It is aliens. I can promise you that's what it's gonna be. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my word.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite, and we almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Norah. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
Poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love.
I don't think this is gonna have a happy ending. I really don't think. Yes, I did. It's what I was saying it probably was.
Let's see what the next one does.
But yeah, I do not think this is going to have a happy ending. Anything that has Lovecraftian themes to it usually doesn't have a happy ending. That is beautiful, though. Hauntingly beautiful, but... What the... Oh, no.
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone.
Yeah, and I don't think your husband's alive anymore, girlfriend.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much
No, it's
time
because you're alien. You have alien blood. I can guarantee you that's what it is.
That was quite a hike.
Why is this game so hauntingly beautiful? It's such a pretty game. Oh my goodness.
I've been seeing these horseshoe-shaped pillars all the way up. Do they mark a path?
They might. Like, the music's all nice. And it's a false lullaby. I
I'm at the top of the mountain.
do not trust
I
what
can
I'm
see that
seeing at
giant
all.
diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
It's like the 50th Hunger Games, how everything there was so beautiful, but everything there also could kill you. That's what this feels like.
Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna have a happy ending.
These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good. Are these figures singing like a choir?
Maybe? I'm not entirely sure.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. All but one. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets. A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar.
Mr. Franklin Drayton Jr., 12 Grand Street, Mound Bayou, Mississippi. Dear Mr. Rizon, closing your application for the admission to our engineering school. I'm sorry to inform you that we are not authorized to consider a color person for admission. I regret that we could. Oh, fuck
They
off
didn't
with that
accept
shit.
Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
Agreed.
I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
Mr. Everhart, Harry, you are a good man. I know you love your wife. Do yourself a favor and return home to her. Here you won't find anything but death. Leave now. Cass will try to convince you to do otherwise, but she's only interested in getting a good scoop. Don't listen to her. I have no strength left. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Frank. Oh, did Frank die? Wonder if Frank died.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
That is a horrible drawing. Alright, well. Obviously they set up camp up here. There was buttons over there. I should go back and press the buttons. I don't want to, but you know. You have to for story purposes. Oh, we have a puzzle. Okay, I'm not going to press buttons then. Let's find all the pieces first. You know, that mural is slightly disturbing. Like, why is this poor thing in chains?
There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater.
I'm not entirely sure.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
I know.
There's a symbol inside.
Okay, the question becomes, what order do those get pressed in? That is the question. So I think we're supposed to look at it from this direction. So I'm not entirely sure what order they're supposed to be pressed, though. Nope. Toby, leave your sister alone. Sorry, my son, my little kitten, well, he's not little anymore. He's a freaking monster. Is harassing his sister, who's just laying.
Oh no!
Meows happily come pet and play with me in the Cozy Pet Cafe. It's right here in the Twitch extension. Can't wait for all the snuggles. Cat emoji.
No. Frank didn't deserve
I'm
that.
so sorry. He was such a talented man. And he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
So he died. I don't know if he killed himself or
I'm really
if
sorry about Frank.
something took
Harry
him.
doesn't have many friends. They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
It's a shame that he has passed on.
His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin. They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal. Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
According to the legend that said the continent moved sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago, its massive stone structure is generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of diamond shapes. This is a reminiscent of the other rhomboid symbols, such as the lozenge or the Hindu Lakshmi star. However, experts believe that in the specific case of the Nakal structures, instead of representing fertility and prosperity, the rhombus was a sign of transformation and evolution. That's pretty cool.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
Hello, how are you, Thetoni Anxiety Wolfed?
Hi, anxiety, and that's fine. No worries. I just appreciate you having it in the background. I'll have to use the ship's turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. Let's see if I manage to power the whole set just with the scarce materials that I have. It's very dark in that tent. I'm assuming I need to go up. Toby, get down. What are you doing? Will you go get in your daddy's cat bed, please, and stop just being all over the place? Alright, so we had to go up. I'm very curious as to why we had to go up. I'm sure there's a reason.
Dead as a doornail.
Okay, so I have to figure out where the thing. Okay. Nice. Sounds good, anxiety. You naughty person. You naughty man. That's fine. I did that all the time in college and high school also. I'm not gonna lie.
Meows softly.
Okay, so I'm assuming the power box is that way. So let's go that way. Oh, we're good. We're good. We had D&D last night. It wasn't intense or anything. Have you ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? Because basically the session last night for D&D was literally Tales of Ba Sing Se. When all of the gang just go off in their own little directions. The girls went dress shopping because we have a gala to attend before the tournament that we're taking part in. The boys went suit shopping because they for the gala also. So it was a fun little mostly role play centric thing with very minimal dice rolls. And then mine and Corvid's characters had a very intense emotional moment. Uh-oh, that's
So I guess
never a
you
good
used the
sign.
notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
All right. Can
That's
you turn
never a
it
good
on,
sign.
please, sir? We should not do this. Not now. Haven't we had enough warning, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death? Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. That clear enough for you? Hey, Ma! Fine, same to you. Please, cast, activate. Yes. It's working. Come on. Yes. It's working!
Is something wrong, Harry?
The ground. The ground is shaking. No. No!
No, 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 I can't!
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool. You're going to kill us all. Turn it off! Turn it off!
He was a man very in love with his wife and wanted so desperately to save her that he damn near killed everybody else. No, that's not at all disconcerting when DM says to prepare backup characters. Not one bit. Mm-mm. Okay, well, where's my power box then? To turn this on and do the thing. I wonder. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here.
1212, testing. Nope, doesn't work.
Is there a puzzle up there that I missed, maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. There might be a puzzle over there that I missed. Oh, I'm missing this. That's what I missed.
They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water. But but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel. A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank. Blood-soaked rags. He thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
See, we get off the rails, but I feel like we stay pretty well focused.
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Your DM is a little cruel. Like, I understand needing to make sure your people stay on topic, but it's also okay to go off the rails. That's just part of playing D&D. I don't know, I think we're just very spoiled with Guy being our DM. Okay. I mean, that's fair. How am I supposed... What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here?
No power.
What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to lower this? How do I lower it? Or do I need to make the stream more? No, I'm gonna be honest, I am at a loss right now. Why doesn't it stay? That's my question, is why is it not staying when I get it into the hole? Maybe...
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Haha, babe. Very funny. I wonder... there's got to be an order here. But I feel like I'm missing something. I don't
like
know.
singing so much. Harry and I often sang together.
Let's just,
When my condition got worse, Harry thought it wasn't a good idea to make unnecessary efforts.
what if we just
I know it was just
start
for my own
pressing
good, but my illness caused our whole lives
the
to
button
revolve
on
around
the
it.
mural that corresponds to it? So that one is that one. Yeah, that'll do it. You just need to get your DM a gavel, because that's what ours uses.
Did these stone columns just vibrate?
There we go.
Amazing! The hatches are opening.
Now we're where we need to be.
Now the wheel is moving.
There we go. Yeah, we tend to have about, depending on what time we start, anywhere from 7 to 3 hours. So that does make a difference.
Huh, that was easy. These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
There we go.
That should give the turbine some energy. Great, I did it. Now everything should be powered.
Wonderful. All right. turn this on now.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
Well, that did not go how we were hoping. The hell am I now? Oh. Oh.
What's happening this time? Where am I?
Oh. I don't like this.
I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back? Is this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
What in the Lovecraftian?
My cane? No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again.
What in the Lovecraftian?
Hair so dry. I need to find water. My bed. Another memory of my illness. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed?
Oh, it's very pretty. It's absolutely horrifying though.
I'd better find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again.
Seriously, what are these creatures? Yeah, that's valid.
I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy. Is that a house?
Bro, what are these things? It's aliens. I knew it was aliens.
That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood. Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind? Harry? Are you home? I miss you so much, old pal. A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I am definitely losing my mind.
Oh, I agree, 100%.
I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
What the fuck?
Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts. It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness. The happiest day of my life. And the happiest day of my life. And one of the few pictures of Harry without his glasses. The Everhart twosome. What a duo. My mother's music box. Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins. What a sweet melody.
Mm. What in the Lovecraftian?
What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
Well, now what do I do?
I've lived more in these last 2 days than in the previous 6 years. With my illness, I'd forgotten about the kind of person I am. I might not be daring, but I am determined. Love gave me these drops of Rena, so refreshing. Feels really good.
Do I need to sing?
1 2 1 2 testing. Nope, doesn't work. I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
What in the siren song? That was hauntingly beautiful.
That was quite a show.
Everything about this game is hauntingly beautiful.
Now that it's filled with water, it looks like a baptismal pool. This feels like hallowed ground.
It's like good or bad? I don't know, bro.
His hands are changing, like in my dream.
Yawns widely, curling up into a cozy ballroom row,
Are they
so sleepy.
bathing him
Eyes
in-
drift shut, purring softly
And
as
there
I drift
goes.
off.
Look at those spots. They look like mine.
Aliens. Mermaid aliens.
Now he's some sort of man-fish? Fish of every size and shape. This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite. These patterns look too familiar. She sounds worried for him, I think.
Harry's been up there for 3 days now and he isn't responding. What did he find? If I could go up. I don't think you should go up, girl. Oh. only one way to go, and that is up.
Where is this taking me? Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below. I've seen this symbol in the murals several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
Hmm. So, is this a population of mermaids?
Well, this one was easy, I think.
My dear old pal, Norah. I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it, my dear old pal.
Stretches and bats at the fortune cookie with my paw. Let's see what the cookie says. Read your future is bright, my furry friend. Adventure awaits if you're brave and true. Exciting. Purrs.
Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teaharo is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure?
Nope.
But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you. God's blood. Does this mean that is this
Aliens.
related to me somehow to
Mermaid
my
aliens.
disease?
That is literally what it is.
So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation. I'm starting to understand this language. This one was really hard to figure out. Good job, Harry. Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out.
Cool.
John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song. Someone punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
Probably. There's one more paper I need to find.
Burrs meow. You can pet and play with me at the Twitch Pet Cafe extension. Let's have some fun together in the cozy little cat corner. Romantic cat face emoji.
Symbols can keep them.
Okay. So I think we have...
It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
So one more paper that I'm missing.
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
Okay, I think we have everything now. Alright. So... does that mean... this is the first one? Just gonna put that right there for now. Okay, here we go.
Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? A complex pattern.
Alright, so God's blood is first. Which symbol is that? I mean, you're not wrong. Three is this one. And 4 is eternal life, which is this one. Where is it changing that symbol? It's making a noise, and I'm not entirely sure what the noise is. What the noise is for. Hmm. Hmm. Go back down for a second. Maybe I missed something down below. Okay, maybe I didn't miss something down below. And what am I missing? So maybe it's liquid first?
This is the right combination.
Okay. That was a little confusing. Am I gonna find my husband dead? Probably.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further. The outline of a hand? Those are drums of some sort.
Well, now what?
I screwed up. No, not again. Norah, you idiot, just follow the sequence. Wrong. Let's try again.
So it's basically Simon Says. No, not Simon Says. It's that, what's that game where you had to, it's the matching game, is what it is. Where you have to follow the sequence. Alright. So middle. That's right. There we go. We're getting it.
This technology never ceases to amaze.
That looks like a wormhole portal to me. That looks like a wormhole portal.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either.
Oh, but it will.
There's something different about my hand.
Yawns loudly and curls up in a ball. MMRRPPPHHH. Nap time. Snores softly. ZZZZZZ.
My hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
Yeah, because you're a mermaid. Or a mer-fish thing.
explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit. Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple. I'm back to being me.
Okay. That's weird. That's trippy.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them? Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Brother. Maybe there's a clue. Get them at the same time? You know, you might be correct there. Hmm. Yep, you were right. Anxiety for the win.
Wow. The island is pierced by underground currents. That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
Who knows? We're about to find out together.
What a quiet and peculiar place. Who made these marks? They look quite old. Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too. Heavens, slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
It was indeed.
Though they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now. Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will. Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
I'm gonna check up here first. I'm gonna go. This is beautiful.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow. Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
Oh, I guarantee you it is.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Oh, you most definitely are.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
There's a bunch of buttons too. Alright, let's go back down. Check the other huts over there real quick.
Yawns loudly and curls up in a cozy ball. Nap time. Wake me up when it's dinner. Drifts off to sleep, purring softly.
Let's check the ones that are over here. See if there's anything else.
I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago. I understood that. What an animal. Is that what I am now? It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Thank you for the Minecraft doors. I love the direction the story is taken too. It's a beautiful story, but also very somber and heartbreaking. Alright, let's go down. God, this is beautiful. I know I've said that about 1,000,000 times already, but it is gorgeous.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Is there a way down to the other side? Hmm. Let's see what we have in our notes. Hmm. Because I saw other markings, so maybe I need to make note of those on there. Okay. Now what do we do? Is this the level? Oh, that matches the markings on the huts up there. Okay. That's where I recognize those symbols from. It matches the markings up there, which means each of the levels there on the huts have the symbol that I need. That'll tell me which one to do first. Okay, so this one must go first. And then second must be the glowy hands, which is this, and there's got to be another structure somewhere. Yep, this one. Is there a structure up here that I'm missing? I don't think so. There's not one in here, so I'm going to assume that is that one. So I pressed that one, and then we did the glowy hands. So now we got to do the red hands. Which are up. So then it's this one. And then the next one is the yellow hands, which is up further. And then the last one is going to be the white hands down below. Assuming I've done this right. And then if it doesn't, I wonder, actually, we'll try it and see what happens, and then it may be from bottom to top if this order doesn't work. It's the fun of these games. It's a trial and error. Yeah, okay, so it's top to bottom because this triggers it, I think. So we'll go ahead and trigger it and reset, and then work our way up. Or bottom to top. Yeah. So that means the white hands goes first then. And then it's the yellow hands, which are all the way up at the top. So it's this one. Then the next one is the red hands. And then it'll be the glowy hands and then the swirls. I mean, they all glow, but you know what I mean. This one looks like they might be green. I'm not sure. In any case, it's these. And then we go up and press this one. Okay. Now what do we do? I guess we go down. Let's see what's going on down there now. I really do love this game's puzzles, though. Like, they're just challenging enough that it makes you have to think a little bit, but... And then some of them are also just so obvious that if you overthink it. But I really like it. This game has been such a pleasure to play.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
I think we need to turn it the other way like we did on the other one, I think is what we need to do.
types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
So they all have to be turned. Okay.
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me. The sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
So they treated the merfolk horribly, and as a result, they prayed to the god, and the god sunk the continent.
So these creatures are immortal?
There's a button I bet we gotta find to open that. The question is, where is the button?
This drain controls the water level. What a cleverly conceived system. This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
Where do I go from here?
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Gotta be a button I'm missing. I just don't know where the button is. Or do I just jump up on the other side? I bet you I just jump up on the other side, maybe. No. Oh, it's this one over here then, I guess. Maybe it's this tunnel. No. Where am I supposed to go now then?
Purrs loudly meow. Come to the virtual pet cafe in the Twitch extension and you can pet and play with me. Wags tail excitedly.
You know what? I have an idea. It could be wrong. Could be right. Won't know until we try.
I made it. My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness. Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
another... Now what do I do? Do I turn back to Fishwoman? No, I bet you it's this right here.
These creatures lived like slaves, all their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
That is a good question.
Now I can enter this tunnel. This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. The heck was that? Babe, look at Toby.
That was quite a ride. It's over now.
Suppose we just go up. There we go. It's so pretty. Like, I cannot.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here. Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Let's go check out this ladder first.
is this? Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry? A sanctuary. Harry, was that where you went? Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too? You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance. Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Aotearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Norah, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Aotearoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to
I
work.
don't
and
think he survives the ritual.
You understand what that means, don't you, Norah? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work. Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other. She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either. The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think our husband survived the ritual.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Yeah, I don't think our husband survived. I think he got the death ending.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Really, guys? Really? Oh, they are absolutely ridiculous.
This must be my
Woohoo!
transportation to the sanctuary.
I got it. Yeah, I do not think Harry survived. I think we're getting in here and we're gonna see both of their dead bodies. Spooky, scary skeleton.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now. As if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or... Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before, too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. The feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
Because you have alien blood.
There it is. The sanctuary. So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop? Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about. Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst? Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have. A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Norah? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow, damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Check this over here. This is the reporter's camp.
So I have to put my hand inside? Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is... A camera. It must be Cassandra's. Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind. Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
Our children are ridiculous. Make sure there's nothing else that I'm missing. get over there.
Black ooze on a petri dish. My God, this syringe has traces of black. Yeah, I really hope this works. Oh my goodness, and the gun barrel is empty. Trail of blood. Someone was hurt. A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry. If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place? All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles. I wonder what this means. Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch. An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth sky, where am I now?
It's aliens! I've been saying this from the beginning. It is aliens.
Meows, hi friends. You can come hit and play with me in the Pet Cafe Twitch extension. It's so much fun here. Purrs, let's hang out. Cat emoji, 2 hearts emoji.
Look at the stars, maybe. It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
Hmm. Okay, let's go look at the doors over this way.
I wonder what this means. Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. Where is this door leading me? They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort. Shining constellation. I better draw it.
Alright. No, you opened one door. Let's go check it.
took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual. What an odd structure, riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways. Maybe it only hurts the first time. Ah! The second also hurts. When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
I mean, probably. It's probably where you belong. Yeah. Ew. I don't like this hall.
This place is like a labyrinth. It was submerged in black ichor. Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Oh, come on. One more time. Ow! That hurt! Again.
That hurt again. I'm aware that it hurt again. We're getting there. Slowly. I'm hoping I finish here very soon, because I am getting very hungry.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again. Seriously?
Yes.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here. Mhm.
Okay. Reset button.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Alright. Let's do this from the beginning. Let's get all of these on. Alright. So there's that. Then we had to do the first circle on the left. Well, second circle on the left. Release. And then this one, also release. And that gave us the first door. And then it was this one. And then this one. And then we released this one, and that was the second door. And then first circle on the left. One, two, three. Yes. And that one. And then we went over here. Hit that one. And then we hit this button. That was the second, or the third door. Alright. Bottom right, first one on the left. 'Cause this was the... There we go.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
That's a good question. We'll find out.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying. Black and white figures. Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
I'm like, I have no idea what they are.
Muse softly MHM. Need more
This
pets and
side
treats from my
first.
favorite viewers. Hers and headbutts for everyone. Tawny is a happy kitty. Stretches contentedly.
Did I get it? I think I got it.
Oh, come on. One more time. Ow! That hurt! Again.
Alright, now we have the last constellation. Alright. I feel like we're almost done. Feel like we are almost done. I'm very curious, but also afraid to find out what happened to our husband.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
I'm scared. I'm in danger. Well, I'm probably not in danger, but my husband's probably dead.
There's something written on the floor. With blood. Fall. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams? What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking speaking to me. Oh, heavens. My God. Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
I'm so scared for what's
Workings
about
of a
to
clock.
happen.
Or a music box. Harry, is that you? No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No, no, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
The hell? Now I am very confused.
What really happened? The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life. The same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us.
Oh, I have a choice. I
It's
don't
my
like this.
decision to make.
I don't like this. Chat, I don't know which decision to make. He did it out of love. And he would be very angry with her if she came back. He did this because he loved her.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home. What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Icor. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry.
I knew there wasn't going to be a happy ending, but I was not expecting that. I was expecting my husband to just be dead. I wanted my husband to be dead because that would have made it not hurt as much. This was a really good story. Like, I love this story. It's a unique twist on mermaids and merfolk.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
That was a really good story. It breaks my heart, but that was a really, really well written story.
All my life is empty since I went away.
Props to the story writers and the art. Like, it's a beautiful game. It's hauntingly beautiful.
May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day.
Well done.
Oh, how I
Well
miss
done.
you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day
I'm really happy this one won the poll.
Meows softly Mro. I just need some pets and maybe a few extra treats. Don't worry, I'll be purring again in no time. Nuzzles your hand.
And it looks like the next one that's going to win is the Seance of Blake Manor. But if you haven't voted yet, get your vote in on our Discord. There should be a link if you just do... Well, I can probably do it. If you do exclamation point Discord. Join that Discord if you want to see more.
Hello, how are you,
There's a
Rena
poll right
Roseheart?
now for the next Wildcard Wednesday. And right now, the Seance of Blake Hall is winning, so we'll see what ultimately wins. But this was a really good story. This was one of those stories that it was kind of predictable a little bit, but the ending had you guessing on what it was going to be, if your husband was going to be dead or if he would have turned, or what the case may have been. So this was really well done. I absolutely loved this game. Probably one of my favorite puzzle games I've done in a while, outside of Nancy Drew games, because, well, it's Nancy Drew. But this was... wow. That's all I have to say. It's just wow. But with that, guys, the game is done. Here's my chatting picture. The game is done. I'm gonna take off and eat because I am starving. I'm so glad I was able to finish this today for you guys. I could have finished this in one sitting if I had started earlier and had not been so stumped on that puzzle yesterday. I probably could have finished it before we went to D&D. In any case, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next stream. Bye, everybody.